to zoom in a little bit. Hello, hello. Say hi when you pop on so I know who's here and I can make sure I see comments. It's probably you.
It's not me.
Oh. Hey, Mama. Say hi so I know you're there.
Your tweezers. Linda's watching.
She is. Ooh.
Why you gotta be so mean?
I know, right? Okay, there we go. All right. I see no comments yet. Hopefully they will pop on soon.
I see no comments either.
This is my pixie spray. I'm going to go ahead and spray the back of my stencil so I can put it on the sheet. Hey, Kay. Welcome, welcome. Say hi when you pop on. There we go.
There's Linda. Hi, y'all.
There's Linda's watching. Yay.
Pop is watching you.
Oh, Pop is watching. Hi, Pop. All right, so I have put on my pixie spray, and I'm going to, I think I want to do it this way. I'm going to just pick a direction to put this stencil on here.
Hi, Kayla. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. So you know, Jamie's still in Texas with me, still fighting her allergies, but hanging in there.
Try not to cough right when you say that.
I know, right? So I know you guys have seen before that we've done some stenciling and work with our multi-liner, and
Scoot up just a little bit.
we're doing good.
There you go.
We're doing real good. But I was feeling like tonight I would play with it just a little bit more because, you know, Saturday is our new release, and we're going to have new stencils to play with. So I thought I would give this one more big shebang real quick before it's time for the new ones. So I want to use this one. I'm not going to do the same thing I've done before. This is going to be entirely different than what I've done before. Same theory. I'm going to use my multi-liner and I'm going to draw out the pieces of the stencil that I want to color. And then we're going to make it into a card. And I have a spare one here just in case I mess up. Hey, Harlan. Look, we did that perfectly, didn't we? Look at us go. And we both said it with such enthusiasm.
We did.
I love it.
It's
So-
so we love him.
I think Harlan, I think you're really going to like this project tonight. I'm glad you joined us. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do these sections first because I want to include them. They just look like gemstones to me. So I'm going to do those, and then I think I'm also going to do these circles. I like to just pick and choose different parts of these stencils to color with my Copics. I just think it's fun to do it, and you get so many different designs and just cool stuff. And since the honest truth was we were working right up until we went live, I didn't really have time to come up with any other unique decision at this moment. So,
Oh, yes.
oh, that's great, Harlan.
What
Did you
he
see
say?
it? He said he just got his tickets fixed so they can fly together.
Oh, yay!
And then I'm going to choose these. I thought they were pretty neat right underneath the circles. Sometimes they get overlooked when you're looking at the stencil in different pieces, but I think they'll give it an extra bit of coolness. I'm all about the coolness tonight. And I'm excited because I haven't really been able to color all too much lately. I'm going to go ahead and do these big arrows, but I'm not going to do the things above the arrows. So I'm not going to do these. I'm going to leave those off. I'm not going to do the hearts. Not the big hearts anyway.
Joy's here. Hi, Joy.
And I just spend time playing with these and just tracing out different sections of it just to see what I like. And tonight I'm using the 0.7 multi-liner instead of the 0.5. It's a little bit thicker, and I'm hoping it's going to help a little bit with the possibility of going outside the lines just because the line is so small. I also want to do, I'm going to do these other in-between ones that usually get overlooked when I'm usually choosing the most of the stuff that I recognize the most when I'm doing this. So the big hearts and the big little hearts. And I usually miss these little spaces in between, but they turn out to be pretty amazing sometimes. So I thought we'd play with those tonight.
Yeah, Cheryl, I'm still not doing so hot.
She did better for about a day.
Yeah.
And then it all went down again. It's unfortunate. So since I did the outside circles, I think I'm going to do these little circles.
I think right now, because we just hemorrhaged money trying to book all of our flights and hotels.
Yeah, right. And we didn't even get done.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not going to do these large hearts or these, but I think I am going to do the little hearts just because this will be too much space right here with nothing there. Plus, I just like the hearts, so I want some hearts in there. Is Renska here?
Is Renska here? I do not see Renska yet.
Aww.
She might have snuck in when I wasn't looking.
But Cheryl's here.
Cheryl is here. She says she's sorry to hear that I'm still not feeling well.
Yeah, me too. Believe me. I took her breakfast in bed this morning,
She
though.
She took me breakfast in bed, and then we got to talking about all of the stuff that we have to do, and then we both took a nap.
Yeah. We were so tired, we're like, oh, yeah, that's it.
Because we were up late cutting stuff and packaging Lincoln takes.
So I've decided this is all I want to trace out of this one. So I've left the large hearts out. I've left these little things right here out. And then I'm going to lift it up and show you what we have left. So we have this really cool design right here
That's neat.
that I just made out of this. So when you look at this, you don't necessarily see this, which is what I think is so cool about this. So
What I think is really cool is people are all into the adult coloring books, and I think with one stencil you could make like a ton of pages
yes,
to color and not have to color on the yucky paper that is in the adult coloring books.
exactly. So we are going to play with a little bit of purple tonight because you guys know I love my purple. So I think I had not chosen all my colors before I started, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these four.
Cheryl says that's why we're besties.
I know, right? So I had a doctor's appointment early this morning, so I stopped for breakfast because, you know, I don't cook. So I stopped for breakfast and brought her breakfast home. And she was asleep, so I didn't even get to ask her what she wanted. I just bought her something.
And it was delicious.
I try. Okay, so I for sure want to start with the purple. And then I think what I want as well is maybe some really pretty peachy pink for my hearts. So I think I'm going to use my favorite little magic combination here, which is the RV 34, 42, and 32. So it's just 3 colors, but they're pretty small, so I think I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to put them in, and we'll start off with these two, and then we'll go from there. These two color combinations. So we have a purple and a pinky color. So I'm going to start with the purple. So we're going to start with V09. And I think I'm going to do the really large areas, like these big triangles, with this purple, because I really like these triangles.
Because I really like purple.
Because I really like purple. So I'm going to start sort of building a little bit of a fence there so I don't go outside the lines with my marker. And then I'm just going to do these little brush strokes off of it. Just start it out. What?
I'm looking at our calendar, and we have a Stamp and Scrapbook Expo in Mesa, Arizona, and then the following weekend we have a CKC in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it essentially means we're going to be driving from Arizona to Oklahoma, spending the night in Texas.
Yes. Spending a night at the house and then on to, yes, exactly.
We're going to drive from Arizona to Oklahoma.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, pretty much. Hi, Christine.
This is why we don't look ahead in our calendars. It's very scary in there.
I try not to look at it. Today it was overwhelming me, like, tremendously. V17 is going to be next, and I'm just going to pull from where I put that last color to try to get myself a smooth transition. Now, the first time I go over it might not be quite a smooth transition, so I will be going over it more than once.
We have a new watcher, Christine. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. I love it when people pop in.
Is this your first time watching us, Christine?
There we go.
We're usually not in the same room together, so we're not quite as obnoxious.
Yeah, we're just crazy fun tonight. Plus, we've been doing some crazy booking and busy.
Basically, if you're in any state in the United States, bless you, we're going to come visit.
Yeah, we're going everywhere. We're even going to Pennsylvania this year. Imagine that.
And Michigan.
Yep, that's right. Michigan, too.
We got new states.
Now, this one is V06, and it changes it to a more pinky purple. And I kind of like these two together quite a bit.
I do, too. You have to work a little at transitioning them, but they look so cool once you do.
Yeah. They take a little bit, but well worth the time.
Your mom says, bless you.
Thank you. Yes, we're going to Lancaster, Pennsylvania this year, Mom. Okay, and then I'm going to switch to V15. I can't read that whole comment. When?
Copic skills on my iPad and Procreate too. I've been actually able to use some of my new Copic skills on my iPad and Procreate too, now that I know the Copics. Pennsylvania, Linda is...
Okay, so I'm changing my mind. This happens sometimes. I think I want to go with V05 instead of V15 just because I don't feel like that's giving it quite the bright pinky purple that I wanted.
Hi, Angela. Linda, we will be in Pennsylvania in July 28th and 29th.
And it's 3.5 hours from St. Mary's, just in case you were wondering. Okay, so now I have way too much ink on there and I'm oozing outside the lines. So, we'll be more careful when we do the next one. And I'll show you how I fix that in a minute. Let me just dry it, just a little bit. Alright, nobody's perfect. What can I say? Let's let that dry before we mess with it, but you can definitely see I went outside the lines, and I have 2 ways to fix that, so I'll show you what they are, but first I'm going to go ahead and finish the other ones.
It's a teaching moment.
Yep. These great big little arrows seem to give me a little bit more difficulty.
These great big little arrows.
Yeah, these great big arrows. These great big little arrows.
Obviously, we're tired.
I didn't know if you were going to be there or not, Mom, in Pennsylvania at that time. But we are definitely going. Okay, so this is the same process I'm going to do on all these little big arrows.
Oh, you make me laugh.
I try.
You are wildly successful.
There we go. And then I love how it changes. Hi, Melanie. When I use the V06. From this
Melanie.
deep purple that my hair seems to be currently to this vibrant pinky purple that I like better. So, yeah, I didn't choose the right purple this time when I did my hair. It still looks good, but it's not the purple it usually is. It's just a little bit different. But I like this transition between those two colors. Is so pretty. I have to be back for Michael's wedding. Oh, that's right. We do not have a show for Michael's wedding, so I will be there as well. So I'm just going to build that little bit of a fence or a wall or whatever you want to call it.
Mariana is watching. Welcome.
Welcome.
That's another new watcher too.
I know, I like that. So that one came out really good. So much better without the V15. Much better with the V05. So we're going to keep going. We have 4 of these big suckers. 4 of these little big arrows. And there's not a whole lot of theory behind this, especially when it's just shapes. You don't have to worry a whole lot about
Light
shadowing and light source and all that junk. You just get to color for fun, which is part of why I really love the meditative feeling about doing this. Hi, Mariana. I think she might be a newer one too.
That's what I just said.
Awesome.
Literally what we just said. Super
Love
cool.
It.
I know.
Love it. So like I said, it doesn't blend right away. You have to go over it and work it just a little bit to get that blend to be really nice and smooth in there.
I wonder, looking forward to seeing you both tomorrow. Us too, Linda Lou.
For sure.
I wonder if these new people are coming over from Craft Roulette or from Creative Scrapbooker Magazine.
Ooh. Both good things. All good things.
If you're new or newer to us, tell us how you heard about us. There's Joseph. Hi, Joseph.
No, we have Harlan and Joseph here. Ooh, we're lucky tonight.
We got both the boys.
We are super lucky. And we get to see them at the retreat.
We do have a retreat coming up in Idaho.
And I was looking at prices, and they're still not too bad. If you still want to come, you should book yourself
That is
a flight.
so sweet of you guys, Harlan, and we really appreciate it.
Oh, yay! I love that. I love it. It's V05.
They are so thoughtful. If you guys do not know Harlan and Joseph, they are 2 of the most thoughtful guys ever, ever, ever. And we just adore them.
And they got some talents, too.
I know, right?
They came and did the make and take in
They did my
California.
class.
They both did it so well. Perfect. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous?
Yeah.
Ooh, I just super love that, man.
It's a super smooth blend. It's like butter.
It is like butter.
Smooth like butter.
It would have been just as good on that one if I hadn't picked the wrong color. Nice. That was right on cue. Thanks.
Try not to die.
Feel better now?
No.
Damn it. I mean, darn it.
Joseph sent us hugs.
Yay!
He says the feeling is mutual.
So just tracing a little bit of a line here, so I'm going to prevent myself from going outside the line.
Harlan, if you guys come in at midnight, I don't think that we can pick you up from the airport because we'll have been getting ready all day. But I can definitely take you guys back to the airport. Just FYI.
They're coming in at midnight?
I think they get in at midnight.
Oh, this marker cap is giving me a hard time to color because it's dirty. It's just dirty. But we finished cutting all our making tapes. So,
Oh, you're coming in at noon now? Well then, no problem.
Well, there you go.
We got you.
Noon is way better than midnight.
Yeah. So I'll run to the airport and pick you guys up at noon. Or somebody will be at the airport.
Or I will.
Yeah.
Ha-ha.
She says haha because she likes driving my car.
Ha-ha.
Cheryl is putting masks on me and tissues.
I know, right? It's just allergy, though. It sounds really bad, but, I mean, if it was anything else, I'd already have it by now, because she's been hacking since she got here.
It's so allergies, because Dale opened up the window last night to make stencils, and I had been fine all day, and then as soon as the window opened, like, literally within seconds, I started sneezing and coughing again. So, definitely for sure allergies.
Oh, my markers need some cleaning. Some marker maintenance need to be coming up soon. Maybe I'll do that when I get...
Yeah, Linda's going to be at the retreat, too. You get to meet Sandy's mama.
Yep.
You might get to meet my mama.
You won't be able to be confused, because I look just like her. So...
Yeah, same.
It'll be very clear which one's my mama.
And you guys will get to meet my husband, everybody that's coming to the retreat.
Okay, so we got a little bit outside the lines in a few places. So we're going to try the first attempt to fix, which is the Colorless blender. And you just go right beside it and kind of try to push it back into the lines. Don't put a whole lot there because it'll just pull more out.
Exaggerate your pushing because it looks like you're coloring back and forth on the screen.
Oh, like
so
this.
Just so that they know what you're doing.
I'm just trying to push it back in the lines. This is a little bit thick. It's probably not going to work. You don't want to do too much because it'll pull a whole lot more out. And I don't want to do that. So I have a few little spots on here that are pretty unhappy and kind of, misbehaving a little. But we have another alternative to fix it.
We do? What's that?
It is this amazing white gel pen that we are about to have back in stock. So if you don't have one, you will be super happy to get one. They are from Pear Blossom Press gel pens. They're our favorite one. It's white gel. White gel. You write on yourself if you want. And I try to make sure that they're dry before I do this. But if you just take the white gel pen...
It should be 150, Harlan. So if you call the front desk and tell them you're with Sweet Sentiment, you should be able to... They should give you that. And if they don't, ask to speak with either Jessie or... What did I say the manager's name was that we worked with last year?
Oh, girl, I don't remember.
Hold on, I'll give you the other name as soon as it comes to my brain.
Just ask Jamie, and she'll tell you. What?
There are still rooms left in the block, though, so I will... Hold on.
So I'm just putting a light coat over it. I'm going to have to go over it a second time because it's pretty dark on here. And my gel pen, which usually is very well behaved, is acting a little crazy tonight because it's very low on ink. And I need a new one, and we don't have any in the shop yet. Let me see. I might have a different one here. Oh, this one's better. So I'm really just covering up that with the white gel pen. Sometimes it's a little better if I do it in dots rather than lines, because it covers it up a little better.
Yay, the guy from CKC already responded.
Oh good, he doesn't sleep either.
Apparently not. Oh my god, my whole inbox is full of reservations.
Mine's full of Travelocity bookings.
Yes. So, Jessie or...
So there we go. Look at that. All fixed up now. You can't even tell I went outside the lines. It makes me so happy. But
Ashley. Jessie or Ashley? Ashley is the general manager, and so she knows all about it. Jessie is the events coordinator, and she knows all about it. So if the person at the front desk is not able to help you get into that room block, then for sure get in contact with one of those girls.
okay. So
Look at me being all helpful.
I know, and I dropped my pen. I dropped my pen cap inside my Copic box, but I got it.
I
Yay!
hate that.
I hate when that happens too. Okay, so now we have the purple part done, and it is in a wow, wow, wow. So I'm going to put those up there because I'm done with those, and I move these forward. And I'm going to do the hearts with RV 34, 42, and 32. So I'm going to start with...
I feel like we're a hot mess tonight.
I am a hot mess tonight. I'm not going to lie. I am. And I'm going to start on the bottom of these hearts with this. And you don't want to do a whole lot of blending because you'll go outside the lines, so not too much on them like I did. Don't do what I did.
Do as I say, not as I do.
That's right. Do as I say, not as I do.
How many people heard that growing up?
I'm just going to do them all at the same time because this is small and I'm only using 3 colors and I'm feeling spontaneous tonight. You know, we didn't even turn the TV on today, Jamie.
Mm-hmm. It's divine intervention, Harlan. They want you to be here at this event.
That's right. RV 42 is next. So I'm just going to start here and I'm going to blend this out a little bit. I really like how these colors change as well. We're getting some serious color change in today.
They are.
But look at how smooth that transition is. Love it. Okay, here we go. Next one. So when you first do it, it doesn't look like it's going to blend all that well, but you just go over it again, just on the area where the 2 colors overlap. Over top. What's the word you like to hear me
When you
say?
say over top.
Over top. And this color is going to go back to a little bit more pinkish when I use the last color because I'm going to go over all of it with the last color. But right now, it looks pretty cool. Hi, Sherry. Did anybody say where they found us from?
Hi, Sherry. Yeah, nobody said where they found us from. So all of you newbies out there, if you're willing to share the video, that would be awesome. But also, where did you hear about Sweet Sentiment from? Creative Scrapbooker magazine, or why can't I think? Craft Roulette.
That one always throws me up
Or-
as well.
Somewhere else on the interwebs. Did you run into us at a show? We were just curious.
And speaking of Craft Roulette,
Dun 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 dun.
if you haven't gone to craftroulette.live, you should check it out because I am going to be on it on March 31st. Is that right? 31st. I'm going to be on the show on March 31st, and I would love for you guys to join in. It would be so much fun.
Joy's showing sneak peeks of the release from this weekend.
I showed one too.
Did you?
I did. You guys, this release coming up, I think it's going to be one of my favorites ever. And you know, I don't say that about every release. They're all pretty cool, but this is going to be one of my personal favorites.
I can concur. I think I'll go back to using this one a lot.
Yep. So when I do this last color, I'm going to start from the tips of the heart and go back into the color that I put in there already to get that blend to come to life for me. So what do you guys think of this? This is pretty cool, huh? This is just another way to use your stencils. It makes me oh so happy. I have done a bunch of these in my planner. They aren't all colored yet, but I've made a bunch of different designs just because I find it so fun. And then it just comes to life when you color it in. It makes you oh so happy. Hi, Nana Jo.
Nana Jo! I've seen her somewhere else too.
She comes on sometimes. I recognize her.
Okay.
Late at night. We know you're usually sleeping.
Oh, that's why.
Yep. So we are going to try and do a live for the new release with the items that we created. But you all know we're going to be at the show, so we can't exactly say what time that would happen. But we're going to do our best to try to do it in the morning on Saturday. Our design team will keep you busy looking at all of their cool, amazing projects. So we for sure have that. And it's just too early for me to show them now, so you have to wait. We're showing some sneak peeks so you can kind of maybe guess what you think it might be. But look at those hearts. Oh, I love this color. It's so beautiful. Are we on tomorrow night? That is the plan.
Oh, sweet Lord.
It is
if you
currently
saw our
the
schedule
plan.
for tomorrow,
Yeah, it's going to be a tough schedule tomorrow for sure. Okay, so now I used the two colors that I chose, so now I have to choose more colors. I think I want to use a green.
you need a lime green, like YG17, and then go lighter.
I kind of want it a little bit darker than that, I think.
Really?
But yeah, just one shade darker.
All right.
And maybe let's swatch it and see. That sounds so funny when I say it. It's kind of like let's watch it and see, but let's swatch it and see. This one is G94. And let's see how well YG17 goes with that one. Pretty nice. And then this is YG03.
There you go, home slice.
There we go.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Perfect. So G94, YG17, and YG03. And you can't even see them. Now you can see them. Okay. And then I also feel like we need a bit of a BG color.
Absolutely.
I do. I think we need a BG color. And I want that one to be a bit lighter than the darker colors. So let's try BG34.
Is cherry the bright red or the dark red in here?
The darkest red.
Okay.
And BG32.
I have to avoid all cherry flavored things. They are yucky.
Yeah, you can leave them all for me. And then we need
Oh,
one
no.
more. And I think I'm going to go darker. I think
You
I need
tricked me.
darker.
The bright red says cherry on it.
What does that one say?
This dark red says fruit punch.
Oh, that's even worse for you. I like the dark. I like the really dark one.
That's fruit punch.
So this one is BG13. So I think we're going to do 13, 34, and 32. BG32. So those are going to be our next two sets of colors. And I'm only choosing 3 because they're pretty small spaces in here. Okay. So I think I'm going to make the real pretty little stones we have around the outside.
Around the outside.
In the BG colors. So BG13. So I'm going to start with the bottom being the darkest. So this is pretty.
I could need some yellow too.
You think? I don't know. Wait till I put the green in there. It might serve its purpose for green and yellow because it's YG. And then BG.
Thank you for sending that, Harlan.
34 is next. And I think I'm going to do this one too. And then we'll work on the other two.
Oh, sweet. You guys are going to be there all day on Monday, huh? Yay.
There we go. That blended very well. And the next one. Notice I'm a little faster in the middle and a little slower when I get towards the edge, so I don't go outside the lines. Need just a tad bit more here, I think.
Oh, Harlan, are you still here? Yeah. So when you land in Boise, it says that you land at 11:55. You will be outside of the airport by like 12:10. Even if you check bags. It is a very small international airport.
Okay, so this is BG32. We don't need it for the 2 smaller ones because you can't see the whole image. But for here, I'm going to go from the outside where there's no color into the last color I put in there. And that's how I'm going to blend that out.
The camera does not pick up how pretty that is in real life.
I know, it's very bright and vibrant.
And there's a lot more gradient to it in real life. It looks pretty tonal on the camera. Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you can see it a little better like that. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. How about that? Maybe that'll help. So you guys can see it just a little bit better. Okay. Now, with the green, I really want there to be quite a bit of this green in there, so I'm going to do these little pieces here and these pieces here. So we'll start with these. They won't take very long, clearly, because they're tiny.
I'm going to honestly tell you, though, Harlan and Joseph, text me, like, when you get to the airport, and then text me when you get on your plane, and then text me when you land, and then text me when you're a baggage claim. Not that I won't go and pick you up, but because we will be busy that day, I don't want to miss you. I mean, worst case scenario, we're, what, a half an hour from the airport, so the longest you'd have to wait is like a half an hour, but still.
That only matters if it's really cold. Like this last time. When she picked me up, I was freezing.
And you became a sandy sickle?
I came a sandy sickle. And I was like, where are you? Where are you? And you're like, come to number 1. And I was at number 6.
Yeah.
It was a short walk, but I didn't get the text right away, so I was standing out there looking homeless.
You know.
All right, so this blended so smoothly that went by kind of quick. And YG03 is the last one, and this one I'm going to start over here so I can start from the edge and work my way back with this color. And it'll just brighten it up a bit. You'll be able to see how much it brightens it up. This looks like a terrible nib on my marker too. If you can see it up close, it's got like a little tip on the end of it, which makes it a little
Milligan!
harder to color with.
Hi, Milligan!
Hey, looky there. She made it. This would also give you like a really good practice of blending and staying in the lines. It'll give you a lot of practice using these stencils like this. Back to G94. Hey, Michelle. Okay, now we're going to work on these pieces in between. Here. We really could have done them a different color or the same color. You can really get to choose whatever you want. It helps you pick colors and blend colors and make sure they all work out nicely together, play nice together. And it didn't take me but a couple of minutes to trace out this stencil, so
Took you a few seconds to trace this, didn't it?
true that. So you could do it so many times and practice and get all kinds of different designs. YG17.
I love when Milligan comes in. Hey, kids!
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. And Jack seems to get up every time she pops on, too.
I know. He hears her.
It's like he knows.
Milligan, how did you hear about us originally? How did you find out about Sweet Sentiment? And Cheryl, too. Cheryl's been following me since, like, the Craft and Kimmy days, though.
That's always nice to hear what they remember from first hearing about us.
I would ask Joy, but Joy's been following me for, I think, since before I even started crafting.
We could tell her if she remembers me from just meeting you.
Milligan wants her nails purple ombre, just like that triangle.
I know, isn't it beautiful? Me too. It is beautiful. I think this color is very close.
Yeah. It really is.
But it doesn't go in an ombre. It's kind of like the whole thing is about the middle of the colors. So same thing with this one. I'm going to start now with my last color on the tips and blend back into the color.
Aw, thanks, Harlan. Good night.
Good night.
Milligan thinks she just ran into one of our lives one night and got hooked.
Aw.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
I love her. I'm so glad that we got to hang out with her. Joseph, do you remember how you guys heard about us?
I think we met them at a...
I think we met you at the expo,
Expo.
and then you started following us, huh?
I think we met them at the
Oh, Cheryl, that's right. She says, I remember, but we don't like to bring that up. We don't talk about Bruno. Yep, Joseph said Expo. They met us at the Expo in Pleasanton or Sacramento, one of the two, and then started following us after that.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
So they're fairly newbies too.
Yeah. But then so am I.
No, you're not, though.
I mean, not really, but...
Michelle says, or I met you in a bar and we were drinking tequila.
Well, that definitely wouldn't be me.
That wasn't me either.
I can't do tequila.
If it was rum, maybe.
I mean, you know. If it was rum or vodka or
Right.
Bacardi or some other
Joseph
brand,
says it was
then-
love at first. Fill in the blank.
Nice.
Love at first. Fill in the blank.
There we go. Now we have some green in there. I really like that. And I want to do, we're going to choose one more color, and we're going to do all the circles in the same color.
Either do like a true blue or like a yellow.
Or brown. Or black. True blue or yellow.
I don't know too many people that share their coloring.
We can change the alcohol
So
of
you and
choice.
Sandy mostly.
Okay, so you guys, I'm waiting for you guys to tell me. One of you tell me, should we go with yellow or should we go with more of a true blue?
No, Linda, I don't think so. Unless you're drinking it.
I'm on antibiotics, so no wine for me.
I'm on allergy meds, so I'm already drugged enough.
Although they might be nice after the show.
Right?
Yeah, maybe bring one or two. Okay,
All right,
bye,
Joseph, good night. Give
Okay,
Harlan a hug
nobody
for
said
us.
yellow or blue, so now I'm not sure.
I think pink with the green. Tammy likes pink.
She likes the pink with the green because that's already on there. But hi Tammy, but we need to pick the color for the circles. I was thinking brown, but Jamie said yellow or blue. So we're waiting for someone to choose a color. The first one I see is the one I'm gonna go with, regardless of what it is.
Milligan
Here we
says
go.
blue.
Blue it is.
Tammy says no to brown.
No to brown. Okay. Well, we'll see. I'm going to show you when I
Pop
get done.
says Chlorotab. We haven't gone to the store, Linda.
I know. We really need to go, though.
Tammy says blue, too, so you're locked in with blue.
We have to go anyway tomorrow to get more of
We
the
need flavor
circle
cartridges.
drinks. We're going to try 37, 26, 24.
We need Linda so she can give us her discount.
I should test that first. Just to make sure I like it. So this
Tammy,
is...
do you remember how you met
37?
us or how you came across Sweet Sentiment?
I know how I met her.
I know.
Pinners.
Well, that was, I mean, she'd already visited us. Oh my gosh, Auntie Joe!
I don't really like the 24.
Oh.
I'm going to switch. Maybe...
Auntie Joe!
Ooh, maybe 45. Maybe 45. Let's
I'm
try
so
45.
excited. I haven't seen her on in so long.
Hi, Mary Jo. Ooh, I like that. We're going to do that. Okay. So, we're going to do, I'm going to change my mind. We're going to do B37, 26, and 45. 37, 26, and 45 for all the circles. So here we go. 37 first. That's our darkest color.
It might have been Million.
Okay. I'm going to start these circles by doing this bottom section, the darkest color.
That means Milligan came to us through Creative Scrapbooker magazine. 'Cause
Ah.
that's Jackie.
Did you tell her we're going to be live there?
I know. Are you in their VIP group, Milligan? Binge watching YouTube. Tammy was binge watching YouTube when she was in chemo for breast cancer. And then that was the first time she ever commented. And that was the first time we fell in love. Right, Tammy?
Yep. And I actually met, like I knew Tammy's name,
Yeah. But then we
But
all
I actually
met.
met her at Pinners.
That was the first time I met her too, in person.
And that was all she wrote. We love her.
Oh, Milligan says nope, not Creative Scrapbooker. Isn't Jackie Looper with Creative Scrapbooker? Isn't that where she came to us from?
I'm not sure.
It's just fun to see where people locate us. You know? How this big, cool group comes together.
And then B26. And I'm just going to start extending from that last
They look like blueberry jelly beans.
blueberries or blueberry jelly beans. Yummy, yummy for my tummy. Jamie and I took a really cool class on Saturday. We made a clock.
Oh, she was on Dawn's Lives.
Oh, I know who that is.
Dawn's a sweetheart.
We've met her.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
She was going to try to come to the retreat and something came up where she couldn't.
Oh, bummer.
Mm-hmm.
We still have a few open spaces if anybody wants to jump in on the retreat. It's going to be so much fun. We did the whole agenda and everything. Woo, we're so excited. We cannot wait. You guys, ooh, you guys are going to love it. And I'm sorry for those who can't come because that's probably going to make you sad. I'm sorry. Now that I've said it, I feel bad.
It's gonna be amazing.
Look at how good those little blueberries look. They do look like blueberries to me.
Cheryl, were you able to find your copy of the scrapbooking magazine? She stopped doing them. Yeah, she did.
When I grow up, I want to be like Jamie and have my stuff in the Scrapbooker magazine too.
Don't grow up, it's a trap.
One day, I will make it. I have faith.
The Creative Scrapbooking magazine has an article on their spring issue, and it's a Canadian publication. So I thought maybe you got it. There's an article about my coloring. Why is growing up a trap?
Right?
Because you get old. And
Your
you have to
body
pay
falls
bills.
apart. All right. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to do the bigger circles with the same colors. So, starting with B37. And I'm going to do the underside of them again so they stay kind of similar to the smaller ones.
She says we all get old, kiddo.
True that.
I think it's funny how everybody calls me kiddo recently. I've been called kiddo a lot recently.
Kiddo or, Chicken Little or...
You always call me Chicken Little. Cracks me up.
I can't help it.
I know. I like it. Yeah, everybody meets Jackie through Dawn. I was thinking of a different Jackie, I think.
So have any of you guys tried doing this with your stencils yet? You should definitely post it
I haven't even got to try it.
in the group because I love it. I love seeing new creations with the stencils.
You could use this on the new ATC swap.
Yes, you could. If you're in here and you don't know what the ATC swap is, artist trading cards.
Was that my cue?
Yes. But you didn't pick it up.
I did, I was just waiting. An ATC swap is artist trading cards, so they're cards, little cards that are 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and they go along with a theme. Our theme this month is lucky, so that doesn't necessarily have to be like leprechauns and St. Patrick's Day. It can be anything that you think is lucky. Like lucky we're friends, or a rabbit's foot, or whatever. But anyways, you make these little cards, and for our swap there's 9. And then you send those 9 cards, plus a self-addressed envelope, and a small fee, which is $4.
Yep.
$4 for return postage. And Sandy will send you 9 of them back. And they will be different ones from all different artists. And I collect mine, I put them in trading card sleeves and put them in a binder, so I can look back at all of them. And it's just a super fun little swap and way to get artistic,
and then you get a collection,
you know,
of other people's artwork too, which is what I love about it.
And then Jamie dies.
Water, 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 water. Look at that blue, so smooth. You're hanging in there though. That's because we took that nap today.
We didn't take a nap. That was like extended.
That was like
Sleeping.
an extended
Yeah.
wake up in the morning.
Obviously,
You
we
just
both
woke-
needed
you
it.
just woke up enough to eat and then went back to sleep.
True that. It
He's
was
not
great.
wrong.
It was great.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I can't breathe.
Now these look like a little bit like grapes, only a little bit on the blue side instead of the purple side. Big blueberries, big yummy blueberries instead of little blueberries.
These are like Willy Wonka style.
Yep. Like the girl that rolls.
Violet
down.
Beauregard.
Yes.
Michelle says, "Hey Dale, haven't heard from you in a long time." Tammy says Kool-Aid grapes. That's right. Cheryl, after a while I'm able to sleep. I just have to lay there for a while and I have to kind of be propped up. Otherwise I hack and cough and, you know.
She does. I can hear her downstairs. Only before I fall asleep.
So, I'm getting sleep. I just don't think I'm getting, like, deep sleep. Oops.
Better you said oops than me.
I know, right? I kicked the camera thing. So that everybody got an earthquake. Michelle says, check. This is kind of mesmerizing.
Yeah. And it's such a pretty scene. I really like it. I mean, I've liked all of them I've made so far, so you guys really need to try this because it is pretty awesome. Yay! Jack treats! B26. Here he comes. Dale says, pick a room, pick a room. The dog keeps walking around everywhere. Almost done. And it looks beautiful. I love it. I'm super happy with it.
I bet you the stencils are a great way to practice blending.
Yes, for sure. Definitely.
Cheryl says she was asking because she thinks you guys might put me out at the road for trash day.
No way, Jose. We'll keep her.
We'll keep her.
I might put me out on the road on trash day.
We're trying to make you healthy, but this weather just is not helping you at all.
Ooh, I do like this blue. This was a good call.
Aw, Milligan would take me in. It's a long drive from Texas to Cali, though, girl.
Yes, it
I
is.
do know I'm not allergic to California in the springtime, though.
I don't do so well in California. I sometimes struggle a little in Idaho, too.
Yeah, you do. Not as bad as this, though. Holy crap.
No, this is worse than any of the other locations we've had so far.
Yeah. I mean, I've gotten where I've had to take allergy meds before, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But nothing has gotten me this bad.
It's lasted the whole time you've been here.
I know. I go home on the 21st, Cheryl. So Mickey Hunter is my mom, and Mickey Harmer is a friend. I call her Nona because I don't have a grandmother, so, and she's an Italian grandma. So it's kind of confusing, but I think Mickey Harmer was like, when are you coming home? But it could have been my mom. I don't know. I don't remember. I was on Benadryl when I read it.
Yeah. She's been here a long time. I think her husband was saying that tonight, too. That's a long time. Are you coming home anytime soon?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we're going to put this on a card. And I was kind of thinking...
You should put oxide around the outside of it, like vintage photo.
I was thinking about that, but I don't... Oh, I do have vintage photo right here.
Uh-huh.
Look at
But
that.
trim it down first if you're going to trim it to put on your card.
Vintage photo. I wasn't going to. I don't think. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. We need a card base. Shall we go with purple? Let's see if purple works. This is
Wrong
not.
color of
This is the wrong color of purple. Hold on. I got another one. Hold up. Wait just a minute. Hang in there.
What are you doing?
Making chocolate milk.
Oh. Ooh, that's pretty.
There we go.
Michelle says dark plum.
And there it is. Whoop, there it is.
Tammy says teal, but Tammy always says teal because she's like me.
And it's going to fit on here perfectly, I think, if they're already cut to fit. See?
Awesome.
So, vintage photo. You think I should put this on there?
Uh-huh.
Just
Go
a
real
little
light
bit?
around the edges.
Like
Yep.
this?
Exactly.
Look, I just listen to everyone else's opinion. I do
It
things
just makes it look
because
more
you
finished.
guys want it. Whatever you want.
You should do that to whatever sentiment you put on there too, and then pop it up so it looks like it's all cohesive. Man, that makes those colors pop.
Yeah,
There's Jackie right there. We were talking about you, Jackie.
Uh-huh. They saw her name. She saw her name.
I know, right? Her ears were burning. We were all talking about her.
Hello, Jackie. You should probably tell her what you were talking about so she doesn't think we were talking bad about her.
We were talking about how everybody came to Sweet Sentiment, and your name got brought up because of Dawn G Designs. And Dawn doing coloring videos, and us doing coloring videos, and like promoting one another in our videos because she used our paper a lot. And so then, of course, people were like, well, we met Dawn because of Jackie, and then we met you because of them. So that's why we were talking about you. Tammy says, I don't see teal.
That's pretty cool.
So pretty.
And I had this sentiment left over, so I thought, well, I should probably use it.
That's perfect sentiment for that. Boom.
Cool.
It fits perfectly in between those hearts, too.
I know. So this is vintage photo that I used for the background. And now I'm going to wipe off my desk. Let me get a napkin or Kleenex or whatever is handy. Just gonna spray it with water and wipe it off. These napkins, I mean these Kleenex have lotion in them, so they're not drying up very well. So I think I'm gonna grab just a regular napkin because it will work better. I forgot about the lotion in the Kleenexes.
Well, now your media mat is well hydrated.
It is well hydrated.
I had to get the one with the lotion. My nose is falling off my face.
I know. Okay, so here is the card base that I chose. If they're already,
You might want to zoom out a little bit.
oh, did you guys feel like you went up close and personal right there for a minute? I don't know why I'm struggling with this tonight, but it is giving me one heck of a hard time.
Because we're tired.
Okay, so you guys know I like to put...
Yay, Milligan got a new printer for her digis.
Oh, amazing. That is awesome. I know that makes you happy. That always makes me happy too. And now I'm going to use my Barely Art glue because you guys know I love it so much.
And now Joy can make fun of you for using just the right, what was it? Just a little bit of glue.
A little less is more.
Yeah, less is more.
But we realized that it looks like like you're using a whole lot more than you need when you're looking at it in the video than what you're actually using. So when we were teasing, we realized, yeah, she wasn't really using that much.
I don't know. It doesn't tell us who's live and who's not.
Yeah, it only tells us when they join, or sometimes it says so-and-so is, came back or whatever, but
I know you have a purple diamond pin.
Michelle Brownstein gave that to me,
Yep.
I think. Or maybe it was Angela. I can't remember.
I think it was Brownstein. Those look like demented candy corn.
They do a little bit, don't they? So this is a good way to get a lot of practice on coloring, and you get a lot of practice on coloring, and you get a full card made, and that's all you have to do. Look at how pretty that is. Holy cow.
Stunning.
I love it. And
And
then,
you don't have to worry about coloring like people or animals or...
and then I'm going to use my Sweet Pops. And I'm going to pop up this sentiment. And my craft room is such a mess right now. I just throw things everywhere.
We have the Finley.
On our faces.
Yeah.
Currently.
That's mine.
Yep, it's on my face.
I know. I don't even have toppers on mine at the second.
You should. You should have the ones that I had on when you swapped me out.
I didn't swap you out. Remember you forgot your ones at home?
No, I had the butterflies on.
I didn't swap them out.
You wore them at the casino.
No, I wore my Harry Potter ones to Bucky's.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to use my tweezers because that makes it a lot easier.
Sandy took me to Bucky's because I can't go to Texas without going to Bucky's. It's like important to me that I go to Bucky's. It's my favorite destination. And then they were laughing at me because I spent a long time shopping in Bucky.
She went to all the sections we never even go into when we go there. I just go for the kettle chips and the black cherry soda because it's so good.
Thanks, Tammy. Love you.
All right, I'm gonna add some bling because you know, how can you not, right? Okay, I'm thinking maybe the little bitty ones. What do you think?
Bucky's is a gas station.
It's a gas station with a big store in it that has
It's like a mall inside of a gas station.
that has a lot of handmade type gifts in there and clothing, and I mean there's just pretty much everything in there. I think we should use these teeny ones.
So, Milligan, I got a hoodie and pajamas and a baby Bucky
A Bucky, that's Bucky from Bucky's.
and sugared pralines.
See, she got lots of stuff at Bucky's.
And then I got kettle chips and cheese and I don't even know what else. I got a lot of things at Bucky's.
I'm gonna use these awesome little purple ones.
But they don't have my chocolate covered pretzels anymore, which makes me sad.
Which is very disappointing. Ooh, I love it. Do you think I should put one up here? I really don't know how I'm going to get in an even amount, but I think because
Of course, Milligan.
I kind of like it like that. Should we add another one up here? Or here?
Put it right above the celebrate.
Like right here?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, now it looks like a happy face.
It's got a little nose.
So it has two eyes and a nose and a mouth. Now we have a happy face. There we go. Voila. What do you guys think?
Cheryl says it's awesome.
Awesome, awesome. Now, that was a really fun, easy way to make an amazing card that people are going to say, what? How did you do that? And we did it using this stencil. Is Tammy still here?
Nope, Tammy went to bed.
Oh, I was going to show her that I did it once before with brown. I love, love, love using these stencils, and there's so many other ways. I mean, so many ways to use this. I have a few more I've already drawn out, but this is one of my favorites. And you could have made it a card like this too. So you have all kinds of different options.
It's just so cool that you can use your stencils that way. Make coloring book pages or...
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You guys really should try it. It's super, super fun. And these were just the rainbow pearls that we have in the shop. And you get them in all different colors. I've used all the white. We colored over top of them so they matched whatever color I wanted them to be. with my Copics. I do like the yellow and the green on here too a lot. So we're going to have to use them soon. We did order more dots. They're on the way. So, yee! New ones. Yay! As if I don't have enough already. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you'll try it. And I hope that you learned just a little something for fun. Thanks for joining me. And we'll be back here again tomorrow. And I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something. And then we will not be here Thursday night. Because we'll be at the show. Or Friday. Or Saturday. But thanks so much for watching. We love hanging out with you guys. How many stamps you have in the new release? I have one stamp set in the new release. There are 4 releasing. 4 new stamp sets and dies. And not 1, but 2 stencils this time.
And one of them's a multi-layer stencil.
So be on the lookout because you guys are going to love it.
And a new kind of sticker.
New release is Saturday. New release. And you don't want to miss out. So be watching for all the awesome stuff.
That's the other Jackie that I was talking about.
That's the other Jackie.
That's the
Hi,
Jackie from Canadian Scrapbooker magazine.
Yes, Jackie, we'll see you tomorrow. Right? We'll have 2 lives tomorrow, right?
Yes.
One with Jackie and one here at 9:30.
Hooray!
Yay!
All right. Toodles, everyone.
Good night.